Hello. Okay, so are you setting goals at this moment in time? Are those goals not being reached? Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure to reach these goals? And these goals can be anything. They can range from finding the love of your life, they can range from children, they can range from, buying that house, having that car. They can be really big, hefty visions that you've got, really big, hefty goals that you have for the future. And maybe you feel like this intense pressure, because every time that milestone passes you by, you haven't hit it. If this sounds like you today, don't worry. Right? This video is just for you, the spiritually curious and conscious female coaches out there who are looking to take back power in their health, life, and business and gain more clarity over those challenges that are going on in your life right now. I will get the wording there. Okay, so I'm off today and I'm just having like a bit of a chill. My period's come. Yay! Actually, no, yes. Now I'm really happy. I think like I spent a lot of time just like not liking it and not having any kind of appreciation for it. So now I've got some appreciation. You know what? Come and join me, Mama Trina, her table. I want to sit back for this one today in my rocking chair. My grandma got me this rocking chair. She's an incredible woman. And she didn't reach her goal, so to speak. The one goal that she had, she wanted to go to Hawaii. And she left this plane without even, without going outside of the country. Yeah, she never got to like travel anywhere. And it wasn't until I was like 19 years old that I actually flew on a plane for the first time outside of the country. I'd only been to the East Coast. If you've ever been to Inglemells, you know where, or Skegness as well, Skeg Vegas now, they've coined themselves as. Um, but yeah, and I know a lot about goal setting. I've helped people set a lot of smart goals over the years. Training as a fitness instructor, PT, you learn a lot of smart goals. Obviously, going into coaching, you learn smart goals as well to make sure they're measured and, they're measured and realistic and, and the rest of it. But then when it comes to manifesting, that kind of measured and realistic kind of goes out the window. Have you ever had that before? And then you realize your whole life is one big manifestation. Have you ever had that before? I'm sure you have if you're spiritually conscious and if you're curious and you're into manifesting, you probably had that happen and you can start to identify now, oh yeah, the reason why we got this house is because of a series of events and going on from that as well. What I don't know how you found setting your goals, but have they been quite pressurized? So maybe you've not been doing, like a visualization setting. That's a little bit different. But maybe you've been setting like maybe 3, 6, 12-month goals and they've just not been coming to fruition. And when that happens, it can be really disheartening for you, the person who's making those goals as well. It can be, especially depending on what type of goal it is. If it's something like really big, I mean, like people come to me for like massive things, might be feeling calmer around a child being ill or something like that, but or just finding the love of your life or something. They come to me for big things, and sometimes it's like income related, and sometimes it's not. But I noticed and identified with setting smart goals, and in particular, even doing them myself, there's a lot of pressure build up, and it's undue pressure as well. It's almost like you're hitting goal after goal after goal after goal, achievement after achievement after achievement, qualification after qualification after qualification. And at the end of it, all you are is ill, but you have all the things that you want. But you don't, your body isn't on board for the whole process. So what about if we relax them instead? Now, I know the first word that came to mind, but it's slow. I need everything now, now, now. Okay, this ain't McDonald's. So, you know, setting relaxed goals is really beneficial. The reason why a lot of my clients set relaxed goals is because, and the reason why we set relaxed goals within our sessions is because they've already come to me with a lot of undue pressure. And this pressure is residing in these shoulders, and the weight of the world that we put into these bad boys, you know, and these bad boys can't take it. And what's happening instead is that the neck is taking it. The neck is bearing the brunt of the pains that are going on within the shoulders. And sometimes in a tribute to that, we may have some stomach issues as well, underlying stomach issues. And sometimes we'll get maybe some hip misalignments in there as well, to do with stability. So there's a lot of things going off in the body, and they all get kind of like triggered. But there is one main area in the body that is kicking off, usually when we're setting goals in particular. And if we ignore it and we keep pushing through those goals and just kind of going, yeah, well, I'm not looking at you over there because you're negative, so I'm not going to look at you because I'm just focused on this. And then what happens is the body's going, well, you're not listening to me. When are you actually going to listen to me, my kid? When are you going to listen? Because what happens to the body in turn, if you're not listening to your body, have you ever had it before where your body breaks down? And it always breaks down at the end of you in the most wrong time. It's like you take time off with your kids to go on holiday and all of a sudden your body breaks down. No, or your body breaks down and you're having to take 18 months, 12 months off work or something from doing the thing that you really, really love the most. Those things happen, and they're quite true, especially with clients that I've worked with. And usually behind that, they've got these set of standards and goals and things that they're reaching and achieving for. But it's doing them a disservice. That's the word I wanted, disservice. Right, there's nothing, and this is what I want to say. There's nothing wrong with you setting, smart goals if you want to set them. If they feel right for you and you're achieving them, that's incredible. Right, carry on with it. If it's physically hurting you and it's putting pain and pressure within your body, your periods are irregular, your back is hurting, your hips are aching, you've got your feet are out of kilter, head pains all the time, you're really feeling it within your body, then maybe is it time to think about doing something else? Is it time to think about changing it up a little bit? Because when you set relaxed goals, and when I talk about relaxed goals, so short-term goals are anything up to a year, that's short-term goal. Medium-term goals, anything between 1 to 3 years, and then long-term goals of 3 years plus. And it's amazing that when someone relaxes, how fast these goals come to them. It's amazing when someone is relaxed, taking the time out, going out with their friends, enjoying life, doing their little bit of work, doing the thing that they need to do, and then bam, they walk in front of that person they're meant to meet, or they, or those clients drop in, or or they message you to say, shit, all my cards and everything are all paid off, and I've got the car of my dreams, or I've got whatever, or this has been the best month that I've had ever in my whole business, and then double it on the next month. These are the things that happen when you are more relaxed when you go to this piece of kit and go, hey, what is going on now? What is it that you need? And start asking it questions. And these are things that you can do really easily. What I'm going to do in the comments below, just in case you have felt this too, and you are, you've not just had enough, but you are ready. You're ready and motivated to look at a different way of setting goals. But you want to know, you've got a big challenge that's going on in your life, and you want to know exactly where that challenge is located within your body. You want to see it for itself, so and just start the process from today. I'm going to drop a link in the comments to a video that I've created, a little bit of a training. It's free. It's a mini spiritual health check. It's going to ask you about your biggest challenge and take you to that blockage, so you can either see it, you might be able to, know it's there, or even feel it. I work with all senses, by the way. I feel that's incredibly important when deepening your intuition with yourself, and a lot more powerful too. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Have the most incredible weekend. Look at me. I'm just like, just got to take some time with the kids. But I've got to share this before I go. Go and share it. I'm like, okay. I set a relaxed goal at the beginning of this month. I wanted to do 4 podcasts. I wanted to make it really easy. I kind of felt to myself on a SMART goal basis, I need to be here, there, and everywhere. I need to do this, this, and this. And I had this kind of clear, like, no, Trina. You're in this group. You're in this podcast group. Take your video of you. Go post it in that group. And then wait for us to give you the signal, because there's some stuff that's going to come up. Over the course of the month, I've had about 8 podcasts come through. 4 were in the group. So I just posted a little video of myself. Hey, I'm Trina. This is what I do. I had 4 in the group. I've done some other podcasts this month. And I switched off one evening and had an incredible lady reach out to me to go onto her podcast as well, in terms of manifesting. So that was really incredible. It's amazing that I didn't do it as a kind of, oh my God, okay, this is what's going to happen. Because every time, I don't know about you, every time I do that, it just doesn't happen. My brain gets in the way. Rather than like kind of being like, okay, this is what I really like this month. 4 podcasts. Yeah. And the reason why I want to do it is because of X, Y, and Z. And then going with whatever comes out of that and working with yourself. So I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm just going to chill out. I've got another video to do for you guys in a second. For Sunday. And then I'm off. I'm going to jump in the bath. I'm going to jump in the bath. Oh my God. It's bloody Goose Fair weekend. If you haven't been to Nottingham before, check out Goose Fair. I love it. It's incredible. I feel like a kid when I go. So anyway, I am going to go now. Right, I'm off. Bye.